Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video is going to be a new Will I Buy It. I post my Will I Buy It series every single Wednesday talking over new makeup releases, a little bit about them, my thoughts on them, and if I'm planning to pick them up or pass over them. I will have my playlist linked down below, and I will also link the community playlist. I know we've had a couple new creators making this style of video, so I've added them to the playlist. So the community playlist is where anybody who creates this style of video, new makeup releases style of video, can add their videos to the playlist in case you want to binge watch on this topic and see a bunch of new releases and what people have to say about them. So both of those will be linked in my description box, and we always have a lot to talk about, so why don't we go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so first up I have some new release news from Laura Mercier, and this was really exciting to see. I'm reading from the Trend Mood 1 Instagram, so I will have her linked in my description box as I always do. Okay, so Laura Mercier is coming out with a new Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation. It says captures perfect lighting in a bottle so skin looks flawless. Flawless? I love when my skin looks flawless. That's my favorite. Skin looks flawless in any light at any time of day. Skin is smooth, even, and luminous, glowing from the inside out. So, okay then. So it says vitamin C boosts skin radiance, revealing brighter, clearer, and more even toned skin over time. It has powerful hydration, which I enjoy hearing that because I have very dry skin, especially in the winter. Okay, it says long-lasting, buildable, medium to full, weightless coverage, ideal for all skin types, especially normal to dry. I am dry, so that's very exciting. It's available in 30 shades and is going to be $48, and I believe it is available now, so I will have anything that's already available linked in my description box. I'm definitely interested in trying this. So when Laura Mercier came out with the Flawless Fusion foundation, I believe it was, I got a sample of it. It was like a 100 point perk or something, or a beauty offer at Sephora, and I was like, I'll just try it. A lot of people were saying really good things about it, but I didn't think it would be for me because it was more of a full coverage matte foundation, which is not typically what I go for, and I ended up liking it so much, and I was so surprised because it's just not something I gravitate towards. And I really went through my entire little sample that I got, and it was a decent sized sample, and I ended up using it, and I was like, okay, that was a really good foundation. I didn't know if it would be worth it to pick up the full size, just knowing it's not always what I go for. I was using it more in like the summer months when I'm not like quite as like flaky dry as I am right now in the winter. And so I was like, I don't know if I should get the full size. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to go through it. I had it on my loves list for a while, and I never went ahead and got the full size, but this sounds like a foundation that I would really enjoy with the hydration, with the more luminous finish. So I think I really do want to try this one. I'm pretty into it. So it just sounds like something, especially since it said it's good for normal to dry skin, and that's definitely where I am. And just knowing that I really do like a lot of Laura Mercier products, and I did really like that other foundation, so I'm thinking about picking that one up. What do you guys think about that? I would love to know. I'm also testing out a new, it's a new to me foundation. I don't think this one is new. I have it on my skin today. This is from Becca. It's the Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. I put it on and I was like, ooh, I like this. So I just got this one. I am testing that one out, so we shall see. I love trying out new foundation. It's really fun for me. And I think we have another new foundation to talk about actually, and this one is from Wet n Wild. So Wet n Wild is coming out with a stick foundation. This is the Selfie Perfecting Stick, the Photo Focus Stick Foundation. A creamy buildable texture, provides medium to full coverage with a soft satin finish. And that's all I see right now. I just see coming soon. I don't see a price on it. It says 21 shades, long lasting, medium to full coverage, flawless satin matte finish. Okay. I'm sure it'll be more affordable because Wet n Wild always keeps their prices really affordable. I'm actually not as interested in this one. I don't gravitate towards stick foundations a ton. I've tried, you know, several from brands, and some I find okay, but most I find that I just do not reach for. I prefer more of a liquid foundation. That's just my preference. And also I tried out the Wet n Wild, the Photo Focus foundation that they came out with. So many people were raving about that foundation, and I was like, oh no, this is not for me. I thought it looked terrible on me. I immediately decluttered it out of my collection. So I'm not a fan of that. So then pair that with a stick foundation, I just genuinely do not see myself getting on with that foundation. So I'm probably gonna pass over that one. I think a lot of people will be excited. I can foresee a lot of videos happening with that foundation, but I think I will just be a spectator on that one and watch the reviews, but I don't think that I would pick that one up. I did also want to say I am going to do a giveaway in this video, so stay tuned. In a little bit here I will share a little giveaway. I've been trying to put little giveaways into some of my YouTube videos and also like my Instagram stories, just to, you know, say thank you and stuff, so stay tuned. I'm going to slip a little one here. in a bit. Okay, so next up I have some ColourPop news, and I was surprised that I didn't talk about this last week because I thought that I did and I stared at it for a while. I was like, did I not talk about this? But they are coming out with a new collaboration with I Am Becky G, and I'm not familiar with the collaborator, which that's no big deal. So it says that they're coming out with Luster Dust highlighters, an ultra matte liquid lip, there's a couple different shades of those, ultra satin liquid lipsticks, and an eyeshadow palette. So the Luster Dust highlighter doesn't really excite me. I'm not super into that style of highlighters. The ultra matte lips from ColourPop I typically don't purchase unless there's like some sort of like burning desire behind it, because I don't think the ColourPop ultra mattes especially last for a long time. I don't think they have a very long shelf life. So $6.50 for each. Didn't they used to be $6? $6.50 for each is not a lot for a lipstick, but because I have such a large lipstick collection, it's not worth it for me to get products that are only going to last for a couple months and then go bad and change in formula. Kind of the same thing as the ultra satins. I think that they last a little bit longer than the ultra mattes, but again, I have to like really feel a pull in order to be purchasing them. And then of course I got the most tags on the eyeshadow palette, which is $18. It is a pretty eyeshadow palette, and I do really like the ColourPop pressed eyeshadow palettes. I own a lot of them. I've bought a lot of them. This one didn't really do it for me. It definitely reminds me, like just on first glance, it reminded me a bit of the KathleenLights Dream Street palette, which I own and I absolutely love. It's one of my favorite palettes. So it looks kind of, it almost looks like a sister palette, like the older sister palette to the Dream Street, if you will. But I don't think I need it. Nothing really called to me a lot from this collection. It looks really pretty, but again, ColourPop releases so much that unless they're coming out with something that really is pulling to me, I'm just gonna go ahead and pass over it, because like probably the next day they're gonna be coming out with something else. I'm gonna be talking about more ColourPop later on in this video. So there you go. But you have to let us know if you've picked up anything from the I Am Becky G collaboration. Next up, I thought it was so funny. I got so many tags on this one, and so many tags were like this emoji. And I was like, I'm feeling it. Or like this emoji. And I was like, yes, I understand. And then I'm like this emoji. Like, what is happening here? Hopefully editing Samantha was able to get all of that. I'm not the best video editor by far, but hopefully I was able to do a little something in there the way I planned in my head. But this is from Becca Cosmetics. This is the Ocean Glow Blush, Bronze, and Highlighter all-in-one compact. It says it'll be available in December. I don't see a price on this one. I'm assuming maybe like the $38. No! No. Let's move on. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so I feel like Becca was at the last release with Chrissy Teigen. They came out with like a blush, like a compact like this, and it just didn't make sense, the layout in it, and trying to do I was like, no, that wouldn't work at all. And this is even worse in my opinion. No! I don't understand how I would be able to get the bronzer out. I would have to use like, this is my highlighting brush that I used today, like my F03. I'd have to be like, right in the center there, and then try to, no, that's not gonna work. And then the deep bronzer with the white highlight shade, I mean even the pink highlight shade, but definitely the white highlight shade. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't usually get like really riled up over things, but I'm just like, how does that get past whatever phase it is when people are sitting around talking about products? How is someone like, this is a good idea, this is really user friendly? Because I don't feel that at all. So I'm definitely not planning on picking that one up. Okay, so next up, I just have some makeup news. I like to insert like little makeup news in these videos too, because it's just kind of like a sit down chatty video. Let's talk about new makeup. It's nothing too serious. But I thought this was really cool because the Pantone color of the year for 2019 has been announced, and it's always just interesting to see what the color is, because a lot of times throughout the year brands will kind of, you know, you'll see that color being popped up quite a bit. For 2018 was like an ultraviolet, or I think it was ultraviolet. I looked at it the other day when I was playing this video, but ultraviolet I believe is what it was, like a purple. And then the one for 2019 is going to be Living Coral. I think that's a really pretty color. I don't reach for corals a ton, like a ton. I have a little bit, and every now and then I kind of gravitate for it, especially in the summer. I think coral eye looks and like coral lip colors are really pretty. I just thought that was interesting. What do you guys think? I've been seeing kind of on the internet when I was kind of looking through the other day on the Pantone colors of the year, a lot of people seem to not be really feeling the coral. What do you guys think? It can be a tricky color to pull off sometimes. But I'm not mad at it, and I just always think it's fun to see what those colors are going to be. So I'll be curious to see what brands kind of come out with in that color scheme. But let us know what you think about Living Coral. So like I said, I wanted to put a little giveaway in here as well. So if you've made it to this point in the video, I'm going to tell you guys about the giveaway. So like I said, I've just been trying to add in little giveaways in my YouTube videos and also on my Instagram stories. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm just March Beauty Word. And I try to be pretty active as much as I can in my stories. And also I've been doing some giveaways over there, just like real quick ones, really easy to enter, and I'm going to be doing this with YouTube as well. So for today's video, I think it's a pretty fun giveaway. So I got some amazing packages recently from Lancome. I love Lancome, and they were so generous with their holiday PR sets that they sent out. They sent so much that there's just no way I can possibly try everything out. Like, there's just no way. So I picked out some of the items that I would really like to be able to review, and then I put some aside for a giveaway. So I hope that you guys are excited about this, because I really am. So first up, we have an eyeshadow palette. This is the Starlight Sparkle eyeshadow palette. So I'm keeping everything in the packaging, but it kind of gives you a little idea on the back of what the inside of the palette looks like. So you have some mattes, you have like some glitter shadows in here, there's a couple brushes in here as well. So we have this palette here, this eyeshadow palette from Lancome. We also have the La Absolute Rouge Lip Art Palette. So you have a little lip palette that will also be going into the giveaway. And then I have two different of the Lancome lip products in here as well. These are the La Absolute Rouge Starlight Sparkle. I have Caprice, and also, I don't know how to pronounce that word, but we have two, I know I would pronounce it wrong, but I have two different lip colors in here as well. So if you want to win the lipsticks, the lip palette, and then also the eyeshadow palette from Lancome, entering is super easy. You just have to make sure you are a subscriber over here and then leave a comment on today's video. Your comment can really be anything that you want, but make sure to include the hashtag SamSquad. So hashtag SamSquad anywhere in your comment, because that will tell me that you want to enter to win. If you aren't interested in the giveaway, you can still leave a comment, just don't put that hashtag, and then I will be drawing one winner from all of those comments in a couple days here. I've kind of been doing like 48 hours, 48 to 72 hours. I will close the giveaway, and then once I contact the winner, I will have a pinned comment in a couple days here on this video of who the winner is. It is open international, as my giveaways always are, and it's just a little way to say thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you guys for supporting this series. I definitely wanted to include one in a Will I Buy It video this month, because your support on this series, which is I think over 120 episodes long now, which is super cool to me. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. So again, international, only open for a couple days here. Just make sure you leave a comment with the hashtag SamSquad, be a YouTube subscriber, and give this video a thumbs up. So that's it. Pretty simple. So if you're interested in winning those Lancome products, that is how you can enter. So next up, I have a new collection from Juvia's place. So they are coming out with quite a bit too. I know a lot of people are really excited about this one. I got quite a few tags on it. This is the Tribe collection. So it includes 3 new highlighters and also an eyeshadow palette and 2 brushes. So the highlights are $15 each, and they look really beautiful. I've been wanting to try a Juvia's Place highlighter, and I'm kind of considering one of these. I think that they look really pretty. So I don't know, I'm thinking about that one from the collection. And definitely the eyeshadow palette, I know I got quite a few tags on it. It's really beautiful. It's very colorful, just like a lot of Juvia's Place palettes are. There's a beautiful green in there, a yellow, and orange. There's looks to be like matte and shimmers in here. I don't know if this color scheme is totally me, and a palette that I would get just like a ton of use out of. I've also recently purchased the Warrior palette from Juvia's Place, so I have been testing that one out and all of that. So I think I'm gonna pass over the eyeshadow palette, but I'm definitely curious about the highlighters. And then they also came out with 2 brushes in the collection, a highlight brush and a blending brush. These are $7 each. Definitely not a bad price on the brushes. I haven't tried any of the Juvia's Place brushes either, but I don't need any new brushes right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass over those. But I think out of the collection, the highlight is what's calling to me the most, just because I've been wanting to test one out from Juvia's Place. I love being able to try out new highlighters and to see what I think. So that's kind of what I'm most interested in the collection. How about you? Who's picking up the palette? I would love to know. Okay, so next up, what do we have here? Fourth Ray Beauty. So Fourth Ray Beauty, I mentioned this brand a while ago. They are a new skincare brand, and they were, I think, was it like they were developed by the creators of ColourPop? They somehow have to do with ColourPop. and their focus is on affordable skincare, just like ColourPop is affordable makeup. They are affordable skincare. I believe they're under Seed Beauty, who owns ColourPop. Is that right? I think I'm saying that correctly. So they came out with a few new skincare products, or they launched, you know, with some skincare products, and now they're coming out with some new ones. They have the Rose Face Milk for $10. They have the Matcha Face Milk for $10, a Fresh A Mist for $8, and then the Mellow Milk Mist for $8. So I will say that I did get a little set sent to me from Fourth Ray Beauty. I did an Instagram tutorial removing my makeup with these products, so I'll have that link down below in case you want to check it out. They sent me travel size versions of all of these products. There was a cleansing oil. I know that there was a toner. There was a moisturizer, and I'm missing, there's one more thing that they sent to me. And so I am incorporating that into my skincare routine, and I'm going to be, you know, giving a review on it as soon as I can, you know, test it out. Skincare is something that you do want to test out for, you know, quite some time to get a feel on it, see how your skin reacts to it and all of that. So I'm currently testing out some products there. So for me, I would wait to see how these guys go before I decide to purchase anything else from Fourth Ray Beauty. But have you guys purchased anything? Were you curious about the brand? I would love to know. And then, like I said, they're coming out with a few new products here. So that's kind of what I think about the new products. I want to test what I have before I'd buy anything else. But again, you know, pretty affordable products, $8, $10. I don't know if anyone's been trying them out, because like I said, I'm hoping to get my review. I mean, I want to try everything for at least a month, at least a solid month before I review everything and let you know my thoughts and how my skin reacted to it. So those are a few new products there. Also, we have some more new skincare from Drunk Elephant. So Drunk Elephant just released the A Passion Retinol Cream. It says a new breed of retinol. It's a clean, cutting-edge formula that combines 1% vegan retinol with nourishing superfood-rich ingredients to dramatically diminish the appearance of fine lines, deep wrinkles, and sun damage. And it says that it's coming soon. I actually did just receive this in PR from Drunk Elephant. I have somehow been able to catch Drunk Elephant's attention, and they send some of the like most generous packages, which is so amazing because I do like a lot of their skincare products. I'm really excited to try this one out. I truly just got it. I'm filming on Monday and I got the package on Saturday. So I just got it. I want to, you know, read a little bit about it to see where it would fit in best with my skincare, and maybe if there's a product that I'm using that I shouldn't use with the retinol. So I need to kind of go through and just look at ingredients and see what's the best way to incorporate that into my skincare routine. Do you guys use retinol in your skincare routine, and what do you suggest for me? But I wanted to do a little research on it before I pop that into my routine. But I'm excited to try this one out, and I will let you guys know my thoughts. But what do you think? Do you have an interest in this product? You know, it'll probably be a little bit pricier because it is Drunk Elephant, and they are a luxury skincare brand. I got a lot of tags on this, and at first I was like, what? Why am I being tagged on pizza? This is very confusing. I was like, is there a giveaway happening? What's going on? But, okay, so Trendmood says, calling out all pizza and makeup lovers, this new pizza palette by GlamLite includes 18 toppings / shades with different flavors / finishes. We have mushroom, olives, pepperoni, ham, basil, pineapple. Will be available December 12th online at GlamLite, and I don't see a price yet, so that's Wednesday, the day that this one is going up. Okay, so the palette is definitely very interesting looking. I see red onions, green peppers, jalapenos. This is definitely one of the more interesting palette concepts that I have seen in quite some time. I don't know if I like love it or if I'm like not really into it. I can't really decide here what's going on. Kudos for creativity. That is really funny. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this. So, and I love obviously that like each one kind of corresponds. Like the pineapple is yellow, the jalapeno is green, you know, things like that. Super cute. It looks like we have a mixture of matte and shimmers from the little video that I am watching here. I might see what some people are saying about the reviews, but I can't say it's something that I immediately was like, I need that. It was more like funny for me and like kind of gave me a chuckle and everything, but I don't know for sure if I need this in here. So like even the outer packaging is just so funny, like looking like a pizza box. Oh my goodness. So I don't know if it'd be the most like practical thing for my collection, and I'm gonna share something with you guys right now, and we'll see who still wants to be my friend after this. I am just not like a pizza fanatic. I like pizza, I can take it or leave it. I can take it or leave it. I know a lot of people love their pizza and they're very serious about their pizza, and for me, I'm just kind of like, eh. Like I'll order it on some nights where, you know, we don't feel like cooking or things like that, but I'm just not a huge pizza lover. I prefer my nachos way over pizza. I could eat nachos every single day. I eat nachos at least once a week. Pizza? I don't really know the last time I had pizza. See, I can just take it or leave it, so. Are we still friends? Are we still friends? I don't know. People sometimes get very upset when I say that I'm not a huge pizza lover. I am who I am. This is the way I was made. Okay, next up we have an eyeshadow palette. This is from Ace Beauté or Ace Beaute. This is the Flair palette. It includes 15 shades with different finishes for $38.99. That's a little pricey. Will be available December 10th, so it should be available online now. So it has blues, oranges, greens, yellow, purple. It looks like at least in this photo here, which sometimes, you know, photos and lighting and everything can kind of switch things up, but it looks like a very kind of like just deeper, darker palette, and I'm not gonna lie, it caught my attention. I kind of did the little side eye with it, like, ooh, what is this? The outer packaging looks really beautiful, and then the shades inside, they do look very pretty. I know the brand just came out recently with some more eyeshadow palettes. I think they released like 4 maybe at a time, and I've seen a couple reviews on those palettes, and I don't feel like any of the reviews that I personally have watched have been like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing, everybody must run out and get them. But they're also not like, oh, this is terrible, I don't recommend it at all. It was just kind of like somewhere in the middle, again, with just the reviews that I've been watching. So I don't know, the colors definitely intrigued me in here, which is kind of surprising because it's more like out of my, you know, comfort zone, but I don't know, it really intrigued me. So it's about $40. So that's kind of high, $40 for the 15 shades, and then I don't know. This will probably be one that maybe I'll watch the reviews again and see what people are saying, but especially because I've just been seeing reviews on those other palettes and no one's really like blown away. I don't know if I would want to spend $40 for a palette for that. So that's kind of where I'm thinking on that one. But what do you think? Are you planning to grab it? Did you try the other ones? What are your thoughts on it? As always, I love to know. Again, this is some just new makeup news, and that this is kind of funny. That is that Lumiere is coming to Beautylish. So if you aren't familiar with Beautylish, they are, you know, an online retailer, and they carry a bunch of different brands. And I've had really good luck with Beautylish. They have very fast shipping. I've been really impressed with that. Everything comes wrapped and bubble wrapped super nicely. I've never had any issues when I've ordered from Beautylish, which is great. They also do have kind of like a payment plan system. Like if you're gonna order, you know, say like $200 worth of products, you can pay $50 now, $50 in a month, $50 the next month, etc. if you want to kind of like stretch out the your payments with makeup, and I know a lot of people really enjoy that. So I like Beautylish. I would recommend ordering from Beautylish because I've always had really good experience, and now Lumiere is coming there. This was just funny to me because I just mentioned Lumiere in the 9 brands I want to try in 2019 and tag video that I did. They were my #1 wild card on the list because they're definitely a luxury brand. They have very, very expensive prices, but I hear people talking about them and really loving some of their products, both skincare and makeup, that I was like, I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna put it out there on my list. And now they're coming to Beautylish. I'm like, that's interesting. They are also sold at Sephora too. So I mean, it's not like they're not anywhere. They are also at Sephora, but that's what kind of caught my attention because I was like, I just mentioned Lumiere not too long ago. So there's that. Have you guys tried anything from Lumiere? What do you love? And then we are going to wrap it up. Hopefully I haven't made this one too long, but we're going to wrap it up talking about some more ColourPop. You knew that was coming. So I'm filming this on Mondays like I normally do for my Will I Buy It videos, and it just came out this morning that KathleenLights is doing another collab with ColourPop. KathleenLights has teamed up with ColourPop quite a bit. I know that she's like friends with someone who works at ColourPop, and so I feel like I heard about ColourPop from KathleenLights. Like I think that was the YouTuber that first started really raving about ColourPop, their affordability, how good their products were, and she has definitely done a lot of collabs. I've purchased a lot of her collabs with ColourPop. I just mentioned the 0.0 Ultra Satin lipstick in my lip picks video in my top 5 lip picks section of lipsticks that I wore in my November videos. So I've had a lot of really good luck with her collabs with ColourPop as well. So she's coming out with 2 different sets. These are both limited edition for the holidays. There's the Twinkling Lights collection, which is the lip bundle that she has going on. There's ultra satins, there's ultra mattes, and there's also 2 glosses in there. And then she also has the Super Shock Shadow Foursome, and there are 4 Super Shocks in there. And it says their note, they will be sold in bundles and also individual. They're gonna go on sale on Wednesday, so that's December 12th on the ColourPop website. So I've spoke before that I'm not a big fan of the Super Shock eyeshadows. I just don't really use them a lot. Was never really able to get into them, so those definitely don't call my attention. The shades are really beautiful. I really enjoy all the shades that she picked out, but again, just not my favorite formula, so I would pass over those. I definitely looked at the lip bundle that she was coming out with. Like I said, I've had a lot of good luck with her ColourPop lip bundles, especially in the past. And, you know, I really enjoy her videos. I was watching it this morning as she swatched everything and showed it on her lips. And so I was definitely considering this one. There is 2 glosses in there, which doesn't get me super hyped. I'm not a big gloss girl. I definitely prefer my matte lips, my liquid lipsticks. So I'm not a huge gloss person, and I don't absolutely love the ColourPop ones. I think that they're okay, and again, they're more affordable, but sometimes it doesn't matter. Even if something's more affordable, if I'm not going to use it a lot, it's still like not great in the long run. And then we have that Ultra Satin and the Ultra Matte. I really do like the shades of the Ultra Satin and the Ultra Matte. They're not what I normally wear on a typical basis, but they were still really pretty. But I think that I'm going to talk myself out of this one because of the 2 glosses being in there. I think that they're really pretty, don't get me wrong. I really enjoy the affordability of it, but if I'm just thinking, you know, trying to think logically, how much use am I going to get out of everything? I don't know if I would have it with this, but I definitely gave that lip bundle a lot of thought. You know, I'll probably still think about it. There's been times where I thought I wasn't going to purchase something and then I ended up doing it, so I'll definitely, you know, probably be thinking about this one until Wednesday, but I am going to go ahead and pass over that one. But I'd love to know, are you planning to get the lip bundle or the Super Shocked or both, or what do you think? Let me know your thoughts on the collection, but I think I'm going to be strong and say no to both of those. So after that is going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed this Will I Buy It video. Let me know what you thought of all the products that I mentioned down below. Make sure to enter into the giveaway if you're interested using the hashtag SamSquad in the comments. And other than that, if you guys did enjoy this video, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope that you'll also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.